In this video, I want to show you how to find the missing coefficients in an algebraic identity. For example, this one, 2x, 3x plus 2 factor of ax squared plus bx plus c. Then you'll be asked to find a, b, and c, right? So we have a few steps that we have to follow, and here are the steps, right? The first step is to expand the factorized side or factorize the expanded side. The choice is yours, but you'll get the same answers, right? Equate the coefficients of the corresponding terms. We are saying if we have x squared on the left hand side, it corresponds to x squared on the other side. So if we equate the coefficients, it's true mathematically, right? Let's move on to our first example, where we'll be asked to find the value of a, b, and c given this identity. So we are going to expand the right hand side. We are going to remove the brackets x, multiplying everything in these brackets, plus 2 as well, multiplying everything in the same brackets, like this, right? If you look at bx squared and 2ax squared, these two are like terms, so we can collect them and factor out the common factor. All right, likewise we have cx, which is also a like term of 2bx, so we can collect them and take out x, like this, right? After collecting bx squared and 2ax squared and take out x squared, we get b plus 2a. After collecting cx and 2bx and take out x, we get c plus 2b, right? Now 3x to the power 3 is corresponding to ax to the power 3. So we are saying, according to step 2, we can equate the coefficient of x to the power 3 on the right hand side to the coefficient of x to the power 3 on the left hand side. So in other words, we are saying a is equal to 3. Then we are done with a, right? Let's move on to b. We are comparing the coefficients of x squared on the left hand side and the coefficient of x squared on the right hand side. So we are saying 10, the coefficient of x on the left hand side, is equal to the whole of this b plus 2a, the coefficient of x squared on the right hand side. So we end up having this equation, 10 is equal to b plus 2a. But we now have the value of a, which is 3. So let's substitute 3 for a. We find out that 10 is equal to b plus 2 by 3. And 2 by 3 is 6. Taking 6 to the left hand side, 10 minus 6 is equal to b. Hence, b is equal to 10. Sorry, b is equal to 4. Sorry. Right? Let's move on to the last unknown, which is c, right? We can compare the coefficients of x on the right hand side and x on the left hand side. On the left hand side, the coefficient of x is 11, and this is equal to the coefficient of x on the right hand side, which is c plus 2b, which is yeah, right? We end up having 11, which is equal to c plus 2b, but we now have the value of b, which is 4. So we are saying 11 is equal to c plus 2 by 4, which is 8. Taking 8 to the left hand side, 11 minus 8 is equal to c. Hence, c is equal to 3. Or we can compare the constants. In this case, we have 6 as a constant on the left hand side and 2c as a constant on the right hand side. So we are saying 6 is equal to 2c, like this. And if we divide both sides by 6, we find out that c is equal to 3 as well. Done. Let's move on to our second example. Right. Given this identity, find the values of a, b, and c. Likewise, we are going to expand the right hand side. Let's expand this right hand side. Right. The right hand side simplifies to this. Then we have bx squared and cax squared as like terms, minus x and cbx as like terms as well. So let's collect like terms and factorize them. Right, we end up having this. Right, let's compare the coefficients. The coefficient of x cubed on the left hand side is 4. The coefficient of x cubed on the right hand side is 3. Sorry, it's a. So we are saying a is equal to 4 after equating the coefficient of corresponding terms. A is equals to 4. Right. Likewise, let's also compare the coefficients. Let us equate the coefficients of x squared. The coefficient of x squared on the left hand side is minus 3. The coefficient of x squared on the right hand side is the whole of this, which is b plus ca. So this will help us formulate an equation, but it's not easy. For the time being, we don't have the value of b as well as the value of c, so we are going to equate the constants. We have minus c here, which is corresponding to the constant on the left hand side, which is 2. So minus c is equals to 2, hence c is equals to minus 2. Right? Now that we have the value of a and c, we can now compare the coefficients of x squared on the left side and the coefficient of x squared on the right hand side. We are saying minus 3 is equal to the whole of this b plus ca, like this. Right. If we substitute the value of a and the value of c, we find out that minus 3 is equals to b minus 2 by 4. All right. Then minus 2 by 4 is 8. To the other side, we end up having this equation. And if we solve this problem, we find out that b is equal to 3. Then we are done. B is equals to 5, sorry. B is equal to 5, then we are done. A is equals to 4, B is equals to 5, C is equals to minus 2. Right, like this. Then here is your exercise. You can pause for a few seconds, then see the answers. Right, here are the answers. Right,